I think we're good sound-wise. Sorry about that. welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I'm your host, and this, of course, is a show where we absolutely love South African football. We love African football, and every now and then we go overseas, even though it's not as much as you might think. Guys, we're back in SA for this fixture because we're going to be seeing Orlando Pirates versus TS Galaxy. But before I get there, remember that this is a very interactive show. It's a show where you can jump in and speak to me live here, but you have to join me live on TikTok. Bottom of your screen, there's a button that says multi-guest. It's got a blue figure hugging a pink figure. You press that, you request, I let you in. But how it works is that at halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in to come and have a discussion with me so we can analyze what we're seeing. And then, of course, in the second half, if we can reach 25,000 likes, I'll keep it open, and then we can chat throughout the second half, and everybody will be able to come in and give me a minute of their time so that we can speak. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and also support us, guys. I've got a video, an episode of my podcast that is out on YouTube and Facebook right now. Please check it out. I'm speaking about this Saf Puting versus Junior Khanye, man. If you want my thoughts, they're going to be there. And then, of course, if you want my review, within an hour and a half after the game, I'm going to have my review up where you can get my pure thoughts about the game. Anyway, Pirates versus TS Galaxy, number 8 on the log. Orlando Pirates, 6 games played, 4 wins, no draws, 2 losses. They've scored 7, they've conceded 3, and they've got 12 points. Then, of course, TS Galaxy, on the other hand, number 6 on the log, 7 games, 4 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. They've scored 13 goals, they've conceded 6 for a grand total of 13 points, 1 ahead of Pirates. In the last 5 games that these two have met each other, TS Galaxy only has 1 win. There's been 1 draw, and Pirates has won 3 of those games. And you have to go to the 17th of May for the last time these guys saw each other, where the game ended in a 1-1 draw. Before that, of course, Pirates beating TS Galaxy on the 29th of October 2024. Now, when we look at the starting lineups, apologies, I don't have TS Galaxies because they didn't publish it up until right when the game started. But for Orlando Pirates, you have Chain in goal. You have Siema, you have Mbogazi, you have Hoto, you have Libito. Then in the middle, you have Nduli Nemtajela with Mfukeng. And then, of course, Moremis Bilibili and Mahopa up top. Mahopaldinho, Evlala, as Football Khalifan calls him, he's back in. Then let's look at the starting lineup for TS Galaxy. You have Tape in goal, Ira. You have Sbande Ndamane, Zulu, Motaung. You have Mbunjana, Maduna. You have Ditejani Puso, Polpoi, Mkaka, Mahlambi, and Mvelasi. Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys are saying this match is going to end as. Very, very interesting that we're seeing Mfukeng back in that 10 role. It seems like that is where the experiment Mfukeng in 10 continues. He's going to be playing just in front of the duo of Nemtajela and Nduli. You're going to see a lot of balls being played to Moremi, the hero from this weekend, who scored 2 goals. Hopefully Evlala, Mahopaldinho, Mahobadowski can create some space for them to take advantage of that today when he drops back in and plays those balls in. Pirates have got a corner. That's your sign to drink water, guys. How are you doing, Tiro? Welcome. Eita Lebza, Fistos. How are you doing, Kodani Muledi? Fistos. Muledi, what's up, Fistos? Ari Fistos, Huino, 2-1, Paganel Kulu, Fistos, corner, Lana. Here comes the corner. Ira. Just like that. Counter attack is on, but there's that man again. Okay, so Sibilibili doing his defensive work there. Thank you, Lebza, for the gifts. Guys, please send gifts. Please tap the screen. Please send super chats and super things there on YouTube, as I believe. Okay, 2 minutes in. Pirates is looking lively. Of course, Pirates has the upper hand here in terms of form. They're coming into this with 5 wins from their last 5 games. And then 4 wins, 5 wins Pirates from their last 5 games, including a 4-0 versus Diodi. They beat Siwelele 1-0. They did 3-0 Diodi, 3-0 Stellies, 3-0 Cheaper before this. But TS Galaxy doesn't have a loss in their last 5 games. They don't even have more than 2 draws. They have 1 draw. So they've got 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 games. Last game out was a 3-1 win versus Amazulu. Then, of course, before that, they drew with Richards Bay after beating Orbit, Siwelele, and Cheaper. They beat Cheaper 4-1. So this is going to be a very interesting game because TS Galaxy plays a very good brand of football. But the problem is that final third, the final finishing, as is the problem with most of the league. And wow, Muremi. Hey, sekaqalile Muremi. Oh, sekaqalile Muremi. Ushayiting pali Muremi. Suga nje. We've already seen Muremi hit the woodwork at some point. Ziawa. Let's see how long this TS Galaxy team can hold on. The minute Mabasa fails to score, he's dropped for weeks. Hey, crossbar, Muremi is on form. That's a near miss, Zufistos. It's a near miss. Number 45, they should have done a lot better. Number 45, Ki Uzulu. Zulu should have done a lot better there. He watched the man run past him. Yay! Umuremi nae, akafuna ukora goal nje elinormal. He just wants to hit it into top corners and hit it inside the post and do all of those funny things. Yeah. Nakumbokazi. Nakumbokazi. Okay, let's see. TS Galaxy is taking this one, says Mulantwa. Guys, TS Galaxy is taking it where? Where are they taking it to? How are they transporting this one? The game is on fire, says Kodani. Bogazi was needed yesterday. Oh, yesterday versus France. 2-1 Namachita lost in the World Cup versus France. Yeah, they were respecting France too much, man. They were respecting France too much. But actually, it's been a very long time since I've asked the question. Guys, is the GNU still genuine? Are we still feeling out the season? Are we waiting for 10 games? How is the GNU feeling, guys? The GNU team. It's GNU team, guys. Are you against or for anyone? Are you fighting anyone? Kwetala. Yeah, night GNU. They must lose. Who must lose? Lebza. Lebza.
The GNU will not last long.
The GNU is backed by force today, says Uvelile. Can't be beating people 7-0 aggregate and then not expecting the GNU to wake up. Guys, can I ask a question? How do we feel about Mfukeng in the 10? There in the comments, please tell me how we feel about Mfukeng in the 10. I don't like it. But Pirates fans have told me that he's their best 10. They've told me that he plays the best when he's there. I don't know. Also, wait, Velas, why isn't Velas up the pitch? Isn't Velas usually like a CDM? Or is it just when they're struggling? And like, does this TS Galaxy team? Yeah, he's the striker. Velas is the striker. Hi guys, Mara Pratibo, I'm going to take a striker. Amoli Pasa were available right there. Velas is striking. Okay. This TS Galaxy team was so good with Zajmovic, man. I don't know why they let Zajmovic go, bruh. That was a player. I want Zajmovic De Jong in the 10. Oh. I think Muremi is faster than I give him credit for. I know I'm Gaten McKenzie leaving the GNU, says Boggs. The GNU will last longer, says Willady. Friends of TSG, says Anele. The GNU is only for tonight. We want Pirates to lose, says Lebzam. Fuking is better at left wing. The boy is a winger. They're forcing things on the 10, says Mulanta. Me too. I don't like it. He was good on the left, says Andres. Muremi went to the right. Mfukeng is forced to play because of fans. He's not fitting in there. So what is making Pirates want him to play there? Because it feels like it's, I don't want to say propaganda, but it feels like, do we want him to be a 10? Like, is it wrong to be a winger? Especially the type of winger that Mfukeng was. 1v1, taking on your man, be able to come in behind, able to come in and run in behind off of Bumakhopa. Is there something wrong with the wing, or are you obsessed with this number 10 position? Like, Are we trying to create a Tembazwani by fire, by force here? Yo, the throw in. The throw in. Is that what it is? Like, are we as South Africans so intent on giving Mfukeng that number 10 jersey? Because even when he comes inside, I would still, pause. Even when he drifts inside, I still think Apolis is a better drifter inside. So if you're going to play a 10-ish type of thing, Apolis would be my go-to because he likes to play inside. Whereas Mfukeng, man, you need him to be 1v1. That's where he's been most effective for me with that overload Gahoto. It's so bad, even Tito Shem, Tito Agasaz Gutaenzeni, because he doesn't have his friend Mfukeng. They used to play so well on that left-hand side of Pirates together. Chawena. TS Galaxy plays, guys. TS Galaxy plays. Wait until I don't know if Coach Beganovic is still playing that system where he isolates a side. So they used to love to isolate a side. Let's say you're right back, and then have the 10 player almost create the overload with the winger, bring in the striker a little bit closer, and then play that ball. They're a very good ball playing team. TS Galaxy. I want to say, is it Tentence's influence? Are we seeing the fruits of Tentence's roots? Anyway, here comes Pirates on the attack. Why is Makhupa on the wing? I will never understand why Makhopaldinho, Makhopaldowski, Erling Makhupa. I don't know why he goes to the wing. We play TS, but we fight GNU in the comment section. Italy, Yellow Black Sheep, TS Galaxy must deliver tonight, says Abulele. It's been long. Welcome back, my Yellow Black Sheep. By now, I get it as feature. TS Galaxy must do the Lord's work, says BK. We play low blocks. I think the coach wants someone to work the small spaces. I hear you, but doesn't Pirates have players that can do that better? Like, okay, let me ask you this: in the 10 position, and maybe in the advanced 8 position, would you rather play Mfukeng or Dlamini? In the advanced 8, in the 10, would you rather play Mfukeng or Dlamini? The number 10 Mfukeng will be a curse on him, just like the 7 at Man United. You bet 4K, Moki. 4K for Galaxy to win. Mokikaru, you know something. Why are you putting that much money down?
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Moki. Oscar Dalaga school fees sangwana. I see my team winning, says Kamo. In TS Galaxy, we believe, says Hopa. Kamo says Dlamini. Shenko. Yeah, Shenko. Bongani says I blame Robocop. He changes the roles to fit his own players versus. Look, I'm just asking the question: that is it worthwhile to make Mfukeng start again after he had found his best football? Like, for example, Unkota found his best football at wing. He's in Saudi Arabia now. I know it's not as straightforward, but you get what I mean. He's in Saudi Arabia now, having good games actually. He was lauded in the game that they had. I think he had an assist or two, if I'm not mistaken. So is it worth it to do that? Anyway, Velase plays the ball in. Yeah, I got 2 assists, Nebongs. Yes, 2 assists. Nduli. Hey, there's somebody who's enjoying his football. Hey, imagine going from Stellies and within a couple of months of you joining Pirates, you've already got an MTN 8. Eh? Took you how many years for Stellies to win that Carling knockout? And here comes this man and he wins an MTN 8 to Suganje. Iliki Vula, second medal. Must be so nice. Must be so nice. Oh, Mahopa. So you see, that's what you want from Mahopa. You want him to do what he just did there, right? A little bit, I'd love it to be a little bit closer and maybe Sibilibili coming in a bit more. But if you notice, after playing that pass, he made a run that then dragged the defender, and two players in the Pirates team were 1v1 if the ball were to be played across. It was a goal that was scored by Urile, I think, with Mabasa doing that movement. You need Mahopa to stay there. Play it! Now I will say this every single day. If you want Mahopa to score, he loves that corridor. If Apolis is on the pitch, he plays the ball. Mahopa loves that little space between the defender and the goalkeeper when the defenders are facing their own goal. He loves that space. But by the time that ball comes, it's too late. If you look at the run he made, the defender in front of him only caught up because of the delay of the pass, and the ones behind him didn't see him. You get what I mean? So if you want him to score, you have to play it there. Anyway, cross there by Pirates, corner in by Pirates. Is Van Rooyen still part of Pirates? Yeah, he is. He is. My brother, do you want Orlando Pirates to win? Says Stacey. Zanele says, guys, I told you guys, I'm a fan of football. I want to see goals and I want to see good play. If it comes from Pirates, Asham, it comes from Pirates. Oh, look at that run. Do you see where the centre back was because of Mahopa? Did you see? Those are the runs. When Fukeng was on fire, those were the runs he was making in behind Mahopa. Big defender. Look at where the defender is. He's watching Mahopa. There goes Mfukeng. And like TS Galaxy's defense needs to talk. You can't be ball watching, guys. Both of you ball watching at this big age. All four of you, and like not even both of you. All four of you ball watching. Yes, you are seeing this guy following his man. Why do you not tell him, call him to men behind? Guys, is that gone now? If there's anybody who's played at some professional level, please, in the comments, please let us know. Is there something, man, when you get onto the pitch at pros that you don't speak? Like when they're on the pros lap, they don't speak. Or it doesn't seem like they speak. Or is the game too fast and we're taking it for granted? Can somebody please say something? Who's played at some professional level, whether SAP or wherever, even if you've played at the top level. Is there something about speaking? What's going on? Baring penene. Nkosi, I'm don't lie, OT as a Chiefs fan, do you not want to see them lose? I don't want to see anybody lose. I don't want to see anybody lose. I want us as football fans to win. Let's see. It's soft, but it makes sense. It's soft, but it makes sense. Like it's one of those fouls where a ref wouldn't normally give them, but if a ref gives it, you're behind, you're pushing. What can you say? It's not normally given, I understand. He went for the man rather than to protect the ball, says Fistos. No, that's exactly Fistos. For me, if it's not given, I'm not complaining, but if it's given, I can't complain either. It's a straight push, blue. Batin. Galiwa. That is a penalty, he pushed the man. Fistos ati GNU team. Itin GNU. Oh, Evlala. Everest Machups. Is he taking it? I don't know. How many times did Bogazi get away with those? Says blood. I don't know. I get to see TLP. Ntsizwa. I care. This TS Galaxy kit is fire. I need to get it. Guys, where do you get TS Galaxy's kit, actually? I've been trying to collect PSL team kits. And ever since a lot of them moved off of Ambro, you can't find a lot of them. Kit is fire. When it's Bogazi, they say it's protecting the ball. True. Now, but that was from the back, guys. Kwaggafontein Mall. Is that the only place, Fistos? Kwagga Mall Kanekai. Aye, bongs. I can't sit here and ask us to support South African football and then we don't buy and support these teams. Oh, Paula Mall Wandebele. Ngifikelwa yini kwaNdebele velile. Ngifikelwa yini. Oh, Wamhlanga, guys. Ay. Is that the only place? Delivery nyana. No website. These guys. Anyway, Everest Machupa to take the penalty for Orlando Pirates. Eflala. Oh, what a goal. Machupa scores. Machupa has scored. Orlando Pirates has taken the lead. Orlando Pirates has taken the lead. I win. Ngwana sesi man. Isugile. Now, when you look at Pirates, right? When you look at Pirates, this is a scary place to be for TS Galaxy. Because if the Scotty, if they can wake up, 1-0 can become 3-0 very quickly. And if Pirates gets up for the game, they can score so many goals in J. So, Mina, I don't know, I don't know, we'll see. We support it, yes, but some teams get under my skin. No, I just wanna collect the jerseys. The one I'm saving up for now is the Stellenbosch kit. That's one that's you can get. I've been looking for the black Banyana kit. That one I've been wanting it for 2 years now. But it's always sold out because Lecoq is apparently closing down. So that's not going to happen. But yeah, I want the kits, man. I want the kits. If TS Galaxy does not behave, many goals are coming. Hey, guys. Risky penalty, that one says Umlo. I never understood why they can't use TV replays instead of using expensive ranks. No, ranks. It's white collar. I don't want to say the word, but it's to do with white collar. I get it. There's you can only use certain vendors. I asked a long time ago. SuperSport gives you. I think at some point SuperSport was sending 52 cameras to a match, apparently, allegedly. Now, even with all the cameras that they have with the different angles, surely you can just DSTV stream that thing and cut out the middleman, right? Because they're picking up the flag. And because they try and broadcast every game, they've got the infrastructure already. But because you need a certain vendor who uses a certain technology and it has to be FIFA approved, do with that what you will. But the Pirates is in position 3 at the moment. I want to Fistos. I want to Imagine me collecting a Pirates kit. No, I wouldn't buy a Pirates or a Sundowns kit. I don't think those are the people that need to be supported. But honestly, I would love a TS Galaxy kit. I'd love a Skukune kit. I almost bought Orbit, but it was the Umbro one. And then they switched sponsors. So by the time I had to rub some coins together, it was already gone. Off of the... Hey, Umbro's got more... Guys, you can buy more Diodi kits, more Prison FC, I think Mbabane Highlanders or something Pirates. The other Pirates team is there. You can buy those kits on Umbro. Umbro is actually the best supplier for this stuff. I've got a tax one as well. Mara the others, now Tansike Komhlanga. Guys. Other teams' jerseys are beautiful except for the one for cheaper. Cheaper. Anyway, 1-0, 22 minutes. Evidence Mahupa scoring a penalty. There we look at the movement, Evlala. Oh, Airatape. If you are not careful, Tears Galaxy, it will rain and it will pour. Pirates, if you get Pirates excited. That's the Pirates. If there's one player I think of when I think of Pirates, it has to be Saleng. Obana Maziti 1-0. Escotini. Hey, Saleng would wake up and be like, no, guys, I need to score a hat-trick for some reason. And Pirates would be buzzing. So they must hope Guti, those fans are quiet. Obana manga genutito. But the children genutito al kibele gangan. Shem, tito about. But anyway, al kibele gangan. Late. But you support Sundowns ladies. No, Lebza, now I've always said, if Sundowns ladies can come up with a kit that shows the difference between the men's and the women's team, it's like the Banyana kit. I want the Banyana kit. The black one is the Banyana kit. That's the one I want. Shot! Ah, can take the shot, boy. Web! Oh, Chess Galaxy. If they can come up with a kit, and I was saying, but a two-star on top of the logo for the 2 Champions Leagues that the ladies have won. Kiri Tolagele number 9 at the back. Aye, Kimnat. Live streaming, Uncle Rai. What do you mean live streaming? So Bennett Parker, a coach, analyst, same time. Yeah, he's actually the assistant coach and the head coach of the DDC, Bennett Parker. So he's been the assistant coach for a while. Kana Vuyomire was Vuyomire TS Galaxy. Vuyomire was TS Galaxy assistant, wasn't he? Even book Galaxy was cheaper and collect the 2 in SA. I want those I won't collect those teams that dislike them. Evidence Mahupa scored. Nothing Nandi this season says notification. Tisa says I see 3 here. Wasted chance. People who always question Mahupa being chosen before Mabasa. There's your answer. Mulanta. Obatla utkala ntwa. Uska tlosa ntwa mona man. Kori commenting. Some of us have been Evidence Mahupa defenders for the longest of times. Okay, Velil. ITS Nakshubile says Wendy. He was, ne? When last have I heard the name Vuyomer? Oh, Vuyomer. Sibelebizi. Sibelebizi wants to cook people. Sibelebizi. Hey. Evlala. Here comes a free kick from TS Galaxy, looking to pull one back. Hits the wall. The follow-up is not good enough. And there's a corner. Why didn't Chain catch that? Look at TS Galaxy. Look at TS Galaxy trying to take the corner to the other side. Karema practice it on the right only. They tried to take it to the other side. 9-9. If TS Galaxy is not doing well, Ngena and assist them. Sibelebele is only good when he plays against Sundowns. Buksana Apoli is nombude ngaphandle. Hey. This weekend, bekungadlali nabo Butelezi. Hey, Pirates is deep. Yo, Pirates is deep. Mahopa makes it happen. When there's no supply, Mabas has no use. Parker's explaining something to the coach, but the coach doesn't seem to be interested. No, but Coach Desiree Ellis once said that as the head coach, sometimes you get so into thinking about your game that everything else sounds like noise around you. So maybe he's just there. He's hearing Bennett Parker, but he's not like there. We need a PSL Fantasy League. Yeah, Kana, what happened to the PSL Fantasy League? Didn't we have a PSL Fantasy League some years ago? It wasn't Supersport. There was a Fantasy League. Buyomere was with Likhwati and Miko Waterfront Mall, Cap Bloom. Oh, serious? Andres says, I want Buletito and Mtangela combo. Wow. Notification says Bilibili will definitely score here. Hey, Nang Babu Tram. I wonder if Maronza's there. Maronza, center line, center line. Lapho Pirates. I wonder if they're there right now. I don't know why they just don't put Velase into his normal position and allow Puso to be the one that pushes forward. If you can let Puso be maybe as your false nine, you'll see something happen. The rotation they're doing for me doesn't make sense, to be honest with you. But if you look on the bench, Zindoga. How are you not playing Zindoga? Or is it going to be a change? Like an impact sub, super sub. Zindoga was fire last year. Let's open comment section. I want Jenny to speak early on Tuesday. Can't show you the game, guys. Copyright. It's a watch along, not a watch. I cannot even dream of the type of money you need. Mara Zulu. Zulu this time. I was about to say, guys, Sibilibili is fast. Not Sibilibili, Muremi. I didn't think he was that fast. I knew he was fast, but I didn't think he was that fast. Also, so TS Galaxy signs in Doga. I thought he was still at Maruma, but that's a player. That's a proper player. Didn't he kill Pirates? The game that Wadu won wasn't Zindoga when Wadu was still at Marumo. Wasn't Zindoga one of the star players that day? He was showing people flames. You know, I said TS Galaxy is such a great ball-playing team, but kunzima lan. Kunzima. Sipiwe. Hey, Titus Piwe. Transparent. I'm sure EA 26. Moremi 75 for pace. Do you know what's funny? I got FIFA Manager and Chiefs. You can manage Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns. Actually, you can manage all of them with the actual players. But it's 2004. Like when you coach Chiefs, you still have to do Abotoli. But the Chiefs was you see. Fistos, ufuna enjoy when ufuna ukusibamba ngalento. That MTN 8 Cup gave our coach some oranyana. Ngimzwila khuluma. My team is not overrated. It's not overrated. And I want them to show in the match. Hey? Yeah, Pirate. Oh, Puso. Guys, I wish Puso could get proper coaching. Like I wish Puso could get okay, so far in the league he's got 3 goals and 2 assists. I wish he could get like proper positional coaching. Oh, Puso would be so much fire. Oh, Puso would be so good. Already he's very good, but if we could just teach him some movement, But the Robocop football, Robocop. Nahana if we just loan Puso out. Nahana if we brought him into the team. Remember Puso ki class yabo vilakazi. Remember the ball boy thing? Imagine we just let him go. Nababo hlongwane. Abo hlongwane bakhona. Buhlali. Now teams could just be given soft penalties because their parents. These are the questions that are going to be asked. Hey. I shy long ball, boy. Shy long ball. Mnigeza shy long ball. Nigeza shy long ball. Siema. Okay. Smele opening up there. Like, I feel like TS Galaxy is waiting for a counter. And when they get the ball, they need to take advantage, especially of Libizzo. If they can drag Siema out of the middle and take advantage of Libizzo, you can maybe get something there. But they're so far apart. They're so far apart. They're a little bit scared of Pirates. You see it in phases where they start playing and they're knocking the ball very well. Mara, 3 more goals and we're almost good for the night, says Abuti undefined. But says, I wish Chiefs didn't believe in Samgelo's or he'd be so much further in his career. Yeah, they should have sent him on loan a while ago. The loan is very late. I'm worried for Obrigado, to be honest with you. Was that meant to be given as a penalty? Look, I'm not against it. It's contact from behind inside the box. If they didn't give it, I'd be fine. If they gave it, I'd be fine. It's one of those fouls where I think either way, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. Hey, Wena. Oh, that 2-year Pirates. I don't think teams have jumped that Pirates leaves 2 at the back. And Siema likes to cover Libito and Bogazi likes to cover everybody else. You see that ball that was played in there, if it was just a little bit short, do you understand that Velase was standing alone in the box? Sirok says they're cruising very nicely. We say today. Hey, I'm telling you about this too. It was a soft penalty. Oh, to Minilemina. Mara guys, it can't be Uti on one hand in favor Pirates, on the other hand in favor Chess Galaxy. Guys, I'm just a fan of football. Whichever does well, guys. I just want to see good football and goals, guys. Galaxy wasting a chance there. I'm telling you, Bongs, that too. Soweto Giants ignoring Pusodi Tejan's talent. When he joins Sundowns, they'll be the first to cry. And he was ready to go. Remember, we wanted to make him a popo. He was ready to go. How many other players are ready to go? They're Chiefs and they're just not going to get their chance. When you look at youth at Chiefs, I wouldn't go to Chiefs if I was a youth player, to be honest with you. You go report to the Madlanga Commission. It's one of those decisions that's very similar to how the referees. Hey. Evlala, look at evidence, Mahopa. Look at it. You see, if Sibelebele played that ball early, that's a goal. One thing about evidence, he knows how to run when a defense is facing their own goals. Look at how he moves and where he moves to. If Pirates could just put a ball in early, that's when you wake up, just put a ball in and put it into that gap. That's where he runs to. He's done it maybe twice now. And they still haven't played the ball. I am Shazi. Yay. But like it's already allegedly. Bongs, he wasn't offside. This defense. Come on, put it to Zulu. Ay, Zulu. 45 Zulu. Now, Oti, as much as you're a supporter of football, you should support football of fairness. No, that's why I say, for me, either way, it's one of those ones that are meant to be given, but they normally don't get given. If you follow, I'll ask Malume Kutso. Malume Kutso, I don't know if you hear, but if you follow the rule of law, it's meant to be given. I guess they don't say how hard the contact must be. They just say if there's contact, boxing, when he's not going for the ball is on the other side of the player, and you knock him down from behind Nochal. I feel like that ticks a lot of boxes for penalty. We may not like it, you may think it's soft, you may think you may have words about it, but it's contact in the box from behind without going for the ball. You get me? I can't be apologetic, my team is good, a good performance, because they know Mahupa will miss. Ranks, rather give him the ball then. Give him the ball and let him miss if he misses. But play the ball, man. Zulu's the first. Is it the first time he's playing, Musa? Okay. About leaving on, he says, lady team, you'll see Zulu becoming prime multi. But the rule of thumb, it's never a pen. Okay, I don't know. I always look to Malume Kuto. I hope Malume Kuto's here somewhere. I always look to him and Maronza. For star, how many goals and assists does Mfukeng have this season? I think Pusa has more right now. Our football will always be a circus because our referees just kill the momentum of the game, says Mshazi. That was a straight penalty. Makhupa is a good striker. He needs to work on scoring. That's it. I feel like Pirates needs to work on giving him the ball. Am I controversial for saying that? I think some strikers you need to work on giving them the ball. It's the same with Mabasa. Mabasa is one of the best in-box strikers we have in the country in terms of poaching and finishing, right? But we don't give him the ball enough for him to do that. You get what I mean? We don't give him the ball enough to do that. You see, like what Sundowns has figured out is, hey, Reyners runs very fast. So let's try and make Reyners run very fast as many times as we can, right? Or give him a couple of steps of running for him to score. Cool. Matthews loves to follow up. Put him in situations where he can follow up. Sometimes the hardest thing is just to be simple and to look at your team and say, what are their strengths and weaknesses? I was asking now about Mfukeng at the 10. If you see where Mfukeng has been dangerous, it's actually been in behind Umakhopa to the left-hand side. So maybe he's a false 9, then he is the 10. Maybe he wants to make those runs, but then now you've held the boy back by playing him where he's playing right now. You know? But Makhupa is not a box striker if you look at it. No. It's not about box striker. I was saying Mabasa is a box striker. Makhupa is a transition striker. Literally, we all saw it. Maybe 2 chances have come in where if somebody whips the ball in early, it's a goal. You're done. You go home. Or at the very least, he's got a very high quality chance. I always speak about high quality chances. We don't create high quality chances in football. And we've had 2 there where Umoremi should have played the ball early. Sibelebele couldn't get the ball out of his feet. I even said, if Apolis is on the pitch, I think Apolis is going to give Makhupa a ton of goals this season. I think. If Apolis and Makhupa play together, Apolis is going to give Makhupa a ton of... He's the only one willing to play that ball. It's the ball that was played to Moremi in the other game. Was it Moremi in the other game? Far post run. I just for the match, please watch when Pirates is on transition. Just watch Makhupa and watch how he positions himself when Pirates is on transition, when they're countering. Just watch how he's always got a step or 2 away from his defender that's marking him in a different. So he doesn't run straight. When they're attacking, he runs like this because this guy is watching what's happening there. This man is usually not looking where he is. It's something that happens with defenses, South African defenses a lot. Miguel is one of the biggest culprits of this, where if you can run in between Miguel and the right back, you've got something here. If you can run on the shoulder of the center back, you've got space if a ball gets played. But the ball never gets played. South African football. There's a style of football all over the show to complement a striker like Makhupa. I'll always say, guys, I came under a lot of flack when I said I don't believe in quality players. I believe in players that are playing in systems. A quality player, a bad player in a system that plays to their strengths can look like a star. A quality player, a great player in a bad system can look like a bad player. You get me? Like if you ask Tape to play the ball out like Williams, he's going to look bad. And if you ask Williams to play in a team, never mind, let me not say it. So Makhupa must be given. Not necessarily. I don't think Mabasa needs to chase for the ball. I think Mabasa is a traditional 9. Defender. And you guys have had that, man. Lepasa was the same. it felt like Wabana up front co-pirates, there were three systems playing. It was Tito and Fukeng on this side. It was Saleh running in on that side. Then Abolipasa were really good at picking up the scraps. If the ball landed in the box, Abolipasa would just score it. If Nje umnikeza the chance, ati turn, is done. Oh, Puso. And then? Okay, anyway, Makupa's a direct striker. Just watch. No, that's why I'm saying slick. Just watch. I want you to just put your eyes on Makupa when Pirates is counter-attacking. That's all. Okay, not when he's coming from the wing, but anyway. I prefer Makupa over Mabasa, says Mr. Zyla. Mabasa loves tap-ins. Makupa is a ball-playing centre-back. He's centre-forward. He shouldn't be. He can't ball-play. Honestly speaking. He can't ball-play. Makupa is very similar to Sales. They play like Cole Palmer. I think Sales is a little bit more technically gifted than Makupa. He's more technical. Slagosh says, when I always criticizing, hey, ban. I'm critical, guys. Nothing for good palili later. Guys. Hi, guys. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm standing up for Makupa. How am I criticizing right now? Here comes Pirates again. We are 44 minutes. We're heading into halftime. TS Galaxy has been very quiet, eh? This is not the TS Galaxy I'm used to, man. I can see if they're waiting for the second half, like what the PSL script says. I predict 2-0 today's game. Apolis will come with the late second half goal. Fisto says GNU must be the entire panel. Wow, guys. Doesn't mean whatever you say is right. Oh, I never said I'm right. Like the thing I always say, even on my shows, is that I'm not here to be right. I'm here to give you an opinion. And the nice thing is that half time you can jump in. We get to 25K. Other people can jump in the second half. And it becomes about what we speak about. I'm not here to tell you guys what I'm right and wrong. I'm just here to tell you what I'm seeing. Wendy says, please. Tovezo says, the game will end 1-1. I love the style of play Makupa plays, says Tida. Makupa plays like Pachela. Lennox! Are you aware of the difference between watching the game on TV and live? Very aware, Slagosh. Very, very aware. Kermit says if you didn't play football, you mustn't analyze. I've got an episode of my podcast that's out. I speak about that. It came out today. So I speak about that thing there. Who scored for Pirates? Evidence Makopa, penalty. 3 minutes added on. We are in the second minute of the 3 right now. Can TS Galaxy give something here? I don't know, eh? Oh, they're so far apart, man. Can Velase go back to the 6? Please bring Velase back to the 6 and let Pusa do the false nining. Hey, when? Hey, when? It's a Oyaka. Hey. This win goes straight to Naturana training ground, says Fistos. Or else Fistos, you'll be watching the game, Gamna, and then he'll have to remind you to kill a paganele le holo. Rev, end it, Rev. It's fine. As long as Pirates win, you will hear people complaining about individuals. Tubizak says, I felt that the coach will introduce Mbule and manage the game in the second half. So what's the difference between live and TV? How? Slagosh, you see more. So for example, right here, you don't see what Pirates' 2 centre-backs are doing. For example. So live, you get to see the entire pitch. You don't even have to look at the ball if you want to. It's incredible to see it live because you get to see what players are doing off the ball. There's a famous song. Okay, let me get ready. Let me get ready for halftime, guys. Remember, I'm going to let 5 people in and we'll speak about what it is. Wendy, the ball is too fast live. I don't even think it's a matter of being too fast. I think it's a matter of what I struggle with when I go to live games is information overload. So there's everything happening all at once and you can see it all. At least with TV, and I think that's why they do it this way, is so that they can show you a phase instead of, the entire thing. But anyway, it is halftime. Let me let in my analysts for halftime, and then we can have a conversation. It is halftime, guys. Pirates is 1-0 up. They took the lead through a Makgopa penalty. Some people are saying that it's lucky. Some people are saying that it's shiga on the part of the ref. But Makgopa is saying that it's a goal. I just want to get my graphics right. And then, yes. Bongs, welcome to the show. How are you?
No, I'm fine, Uti.
Bongs, 1-0. Cheers, Galaxy Pirates. What did you see in the first half?
OT, when it comes to Pirates, people are watching Pirates versus TSK Leagues, but their focus is on another team that's playing tomorrow. I don't know what's this obsession about this team. Can't they just focus on themselves? They are winning, they are number 3 now, but they are still talking about another team. That has nothing to do with this game.
Yeah.
Out.
Good.
Emma Best, Lagos, whoa, one at a time, guys, one at a time. I'm coming.
Okay,
Boggs,
okay.
what did you think of the penalty? What do you think of Paris' play?
Yeah, Pirates are playing, but I feel like the midfielders are lacking trust towards Mokhop. So it makes me wonder, is this why we say we don't have strikers in South Africa? Because our strikers are not getting the ball more so that they can score. Mokhop could be calling for the ball and calling for the ball and calling for the ball, but he doesn't get any service so that he can score goals. So it makes me wonder, are they not trusting Mokopa enough for them to say Mokopa can score those goals for them?
Do you think that our wingers' primary thing is to cross the ball as the primary thing to score? And does that make it different?
It doesn't make it different because a winger's job is to cross the ball to the striker so the striker can score the goals. So if the striker doesn't get any service, then there'll be no goals. And the next thing, Rona as fans will be complaining and saying that we don't have strikers in South Africa. Yet our wingers are not doing their job to feed the strikers the ball.
Bongs, for time I'm going to jump in so I can come back.
Yes,
Tyler, please mute that, Tyler. Agent, my brother, welcome to the show.
Hey, shalom, my brother.
Man, I'm good. Agent, what are you seeing from this game?
Too short there. Hey, you don't pay Wingile Tom, they pay players. Because what was that? And he came to Tomo to start with, and he kept saying, that was a stupid penalty. Very stupid. Your keeper is gonna get the ball. The guy's far away from the ball. Why are you impeding the player? It's one of the clearest penalties that you'll ever see. There's no benefiting. There's no nothing. Just pure stupidity from the captain. And I'm thinking he's 35 or so, if I'm not mistaken. 35, 36.
Man.
Anyway, I don't know what it is. Like, I looked at that and I was like, come on. Like, what? And he's 35. I just checked. He's 35. I knew it. But anyways, well deserved a penalty. And to start with, I think in the first 5 minutes, you could see that Pirates is feeling the game. Pirates can feel in the first 10 minutes. If they're going to be dangerous or not. So I think the first 5 minutes, you could see that they're attacking. You could see Mofokeng is lively. You can see that Remy also is threatening. So you could see from the get-go that they're on the game. And then with TS Galaxy, I don't know when did Imvela started being an attacker?
Yes, please ask. Please ask.
When did that start? He's more dangerous when he's a fullback overloading, and that's why he's more dangerous. The Tejan also, why is he playing winger? So you can see that this guy came here with, let me see, 2, 4, 6 defenders. You can add Bunjara there, become 7.
Yeah.
So you can see that the plan was, let's hold for a draw, and then the second half can go for it. But then the question you always ask is, what happens if the team scores? Then it becomes a typical PSL game where in the second half, they're going to make changes, they're going to attack. Around the 70th minute, they're tired, Paris scores, they win. So yeah, disappointing tactics from the TS Galaxy coach, who I know is very good. Yeah, thank you.
Stellenbosch, welcome to the show. How are you?
Fede.
Sharp, Stellenbosch. Halftime, 1-0. What did you see?
Yeah, not so far. Ne Kenya ka corresponda ko bongangane ne. Bongane o boletse something ne eleng gore most of the people ga re bone ne. And then it's been happening in South African football for a long time, especially the big teams. Ne? Go na le machita a sa nyake go pasa machita a mang.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they forget when you get the field. Yeah, gore ke na le di issues le kabelo or eng mar kabelo ga le spacing ama space gore re win as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, there's something ke pick up people in there. And then now go ka nna ne ma go pa entle go nya ka sa bola e shapo nje. Pala yona e teng, but they don't want to pass him.
So ke batla ho botsa, do you think that Ntweo is caused by the players not wanting to pass, or is it that the wingers tsa rona are not necessarily wingers, le bona ba kora, so when they get into some positions ha ba trainiwa or ba pass?
Exactly, KP. Exactly. There are some positions. There are some positions in how ka sheba le mi ya mal gore o dlatla jwang ne. There are some positions in ga I fitla mo go tsona wa kora. There are some positions ha I fitla mo go tsona na wa passa and then someone a score. But so in South Africa, like man, these things among the players gore king man bana dile that thing ra ela I gave forostani inkela mpentjaka scheme 1 2 3 in abona so rena na this is supporters I ke re ba bona ga ba kenana go around we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me jump in. I want to bring in Spoo. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hola, OT. I'm all good. How are you?
Man, Gimnandi Spoo. 1-0. How do you feel about the first half of Bonin?
Well, I am impressed with the Pirates. I'm going to start with Pirates. I mean, I am impressed with Pirates the way they are showing aggressiveness. Even though I'm sorry, Galaxy, they are there to defend, to be honest. But the Pirates are doing very well so far. Even if they didn't score, they are convincing that second half maybe a police will come in, maybe try to fit Umakhopa as I see it, because Vele is lacking supply, Kakulu, especially from the middle. But I'm seeing Umbule and Apolis coming in, also Moremi. But so far, to be honest, yeah. And for me, that was a penalty. For me, I mean, football is a game of opinions.
So when you're looking at Pirates play, what do you think they're doing that's stopping TS Galaxy? Because this is not the TS Galaxy that we're used to, man.
I also think the TS Galaxy tactics, today because they are also playing away. The coach feels I can defend and get 1 point. At some point, he's gonna try and get that 1 goal, so the score can be at least 1-1, so he can go with the point. Because that's what they look like. Also, I would move Ditejane Ewingen. I can see he has gained also some momentum in terms of speed because he wasn't this fast last season, even the season before that. But I will also move Nimfage Gui attacking midfielder, because I think that's his natural position. He's more of an attacker. The way he thinks, he's more of an attacker than someone who runs a Masaitin like Hosibilibili or like he's not like them. They are very fast, and you can see that even from the young age they were playing a wing position. But you can see decision he's been moving around, maybe central midfield, but I realize what he has, he can think, but means attack he develops. So for me, I would move him a wing and play him as attacking. I would risk that. Maybe sacrifice Umbunjan,
Hey, sacrifice Mbujan, but it's fine. I'm gonna for time. Let me jump in. Let me bring in Tyler. Tyler, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, OT, I'm great. How are you?
Man, I'm good. Tyler, tell me, man. 1-0 Pirates. How are you feeling about this game?
I think it's been a while since I've seen a team moving systematically like Orlando Pirates. It's fun to watch them this season. They move the ball very quick, and I think the coach in Takes Galaxy, what he has done, he has analyzed their last 3 games. He has understood if you overload the midfield, you'll get something out of them. And I think it came with that game plan. If you check in their midfield, it's overloaded. But Pirates, they understood now they're not gonna play through the midfield. They're gonna play through wide, and that's what they've been doing. Hence, you've got Abu Mufukeng, who are getting the better of ETX Galaxy and the Sibelebele. Because ETX Galaxy has overloaded the midfield, and they thought by bringing Ule Nduga, what's this guy's name, the older guy, to attack, he comes in and also Velase, and then they break out to go Tidejane, come in, tuck in, but the game plan is not working as they're supposed to. And you see when they get to the final third, there is no plan. What do we do when we win the game of the ball? Now they're trying to play long balls, and it's not working for them. They need to come up with a better plan. And Pirates game in terms of negativity from their side, there's no one who's got intellect on the ball. They're just moving the ball quick. Everyone is moving the ball. You need someone who's very calm on the ball, who's very intelligent. You need a Mbule, you need a Dlamini, to find Mahopa, to spray the passes, slow it down sometimes. You don't have to move quick. Because now you end up losing too many balls going up because you don't have a brain behind the ball, and it looks I don't know, because there's so many losing balls, this one losing ball and that one losing ball, and then you don't know what's happening. It's all over the place. But I like the fact that they are very systematic. When they attack, you find 2 players outside the box. And I haven't seen that at Pirates in a long time. And that coach, I think we must give him his flowers, guys. Tactically, is very, very sound. That I know I said he's a plumber, but I've been watching them.
I'm not gonna say anything. Let me go to Monks. Monks changes prediction. I'm not gonna say anything.
OT,
Monks.
it's simple. The coach is gonna take out Mufokeng for the flavor of the month, the new shiny toy Apolis. He's gonna start doing that, the first substitution. Then next thing he's going to play dancing out of nowhere, not knowing what the coach is thinking, why he's playing dancing. You'll never know what the coach is thinking there.
As prediction,
3-0 as usual for Orlando Pirates.
Agent changes prediction.
Yeah,
Zindonga.
I was about to say Zindonga, and I also want the two Brazilians, Silva and feel no whatever. Just the one, I think they will do the magic for TS. And then, is it too early for me to say this? That does Pirates have the best squad in PSL? I'm not saying the most experienced. Sundowns still has the experienced squad, but they have the best squad. PSL. I'm just throwing it out there, and because imagine there's Apolis, there's Mabasa, there's Mbule, there's Tito on the bench. Just the bench. I'm not talking about others on the stands, and something that we need to give credit to for the coach is the way he rotates the squad.
Yeah,
it's very impressive. I think. As fans, we only realize things later. This is what they were trying. This is what he was trying to do earlier. That let's get everyone at the same level so that I can easily rotate the squad. There's always going to be that teething period. The teething period, that Sanders didn't want to have. So at least for him, it clicked a bit earlier. But this is what he was trying to do. But can I give you a Betway? Can I give you a Betway prediction, please?
Let me hear it.
Draw or TS Galaxy. Thank you.
Yo, guys, Tyler's giving credit to Wadu. Agent says Pirates is the best. Aye, guys, this guy is gonna fall. Hey, kind of might say Rapture was last week, guys, today. It's like, changes prediction for you.
Now for none, I think Pirates win.
Yeah.
Same score. So felt like 1-0. And then there is other thing in the Mar Pirates pila hore e sign a policy. It wasn't that necessary because Babana le Mufokeng and then ba computer in the same position. So taba ya gore Mufokeng le a policy ba thome game ho ya ka nna man. Ai. Da man.
Mara a police will for something yana man.
Bafa something yana. I'm not a papagania.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a papagania. Yeah, when Mare I signing la man. I pila man it chiefs lona ilahlile and get once get to the police man. And I don't refer the option compared to Babar ke mangwa go kitima too much ola. Moody. Yeah, Moody. Yeah.
Can I with a prediction like 1-0 just for time? Prediction like 1-0.
Yeah. 1-0 and then it is corner ke under 7.5.
Look at the under over. You're gonna get me pants, Buddha. Smooth changes prediction.
For me, Orlando Pirates should try a police as they normally do, but Sipho Mbule, I think Mbule should come into this game, and then also Mabasa, or maybe even no Muremi, just so that we can to make sure we win the game. Also, I think there's 3-0 or either 3-1. Then if I were TS Galaxy, I would change the formation. I would remove the midfield overload, try at least 4-3-3 or 4-2-4, and go at it if I really want something out of the game, because sitting back wouldn't help them with anything. They tried that for the last 15 minutes of the game. I think they struggled with that regards. But also TS Galaxy, I think, they really have to change the formation if they really want something else. Or they can make changes. But I will also, as I said, move Tejani into the middle. Sacrifice Mbujana. I know he's good, but I would to add something going forward. Yeah.
Okay. Prediction, Kana?
3-1 or 3-0, but 3-1. I strongly feel it's gonna be 3-1.
Tyler, close it off for me. What's your changes? What prediction?
Yeah, what happened to Bata? What happened to Makete? Milford of the season. Yamatswele. Hey, Paris. Guys. No, man. He hasn't featured this season, the whole season, guys. No, that's not fair.
Why?
The guy is the midfielder of the season.
Oh.
Eh?
Let the end of the season look benching.
Yo. But okay, I think to answer Lendoka, what's his name now? Agent. We're yet to see Pirates coming from behind. I don't know if they came from behind and they win the match. For you to judge them if they've got the squad, let them consecutive in 3 games come from behind, and then you can judge and say they've got the squad. For now, I'm a bit worried on OT about the experience there. I don't think that team can win the Champions League. Yes, they can go far as they did the last time, right? But I don't think really they can win it because there's something, man, when OT, something. I don't know, I can put the hand on it, but I'm watching them carefully. There's something missing there. I want to see them coming from behind. Yes, they will win today. Obviously, when you play in Mkodini, you won't come back, especially when they score first. But I still yet to see them coming from behind from a 1-0 or 2-0. Then I can give them and say, now we've got a team here. We've got a squad at Paris. Yeah, today they're gonna win 2-0. Apollos, if he's there, I trust that boy. His football is up to there. It's up to there on OT. Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
No, Tyler, thank you so much, guys. Tyler had to redeem himself. He gave Paris credit, so he had to redeem himself. You Tyler, guys. The second half has started. Remember, at 45 to whatever my timer said, if you want what my timer says, if you want the time right now we are 51 minutes into the game. Second half, there's only been one change with Zindoga coming in from Kaka. There has been a little bit of a structural change with Puso Ritejane moving out to the left wing. Yes, Puso's so good, man. Puso is so good. Even one man trying to take on people, he is so good. Anyway, for me, before I let people in, and I see you, Malume Kutso, behave. Come on. Lebs are taking eggs out of fridges. Hey, Ziawa, man. I think what's interesting about Pirates is that they're playing against a team that doesn't necessarily seem like they want to play this game. I think TS Galaxy has played so far apart, and I think it's because they're trying to absorb and hit on the counter. It's the PSL script. I always speak about the PSL script, and I say that small teams come versus Abo Pirates, Nabo Sundowns. They try and sit back and absorb, maybe hoping to go 0-0 into halftime, and then a goal inevitably comes in, and it's usually like a penalty. Pirates had their chances for sure, but it's usually a penalty or some goal like that. Then the first 15 minutes, they're forced to jump in and have to play. So we're probably going to see TS Galaxy having Lomlilo Paraffin for a little bit, for 15 minutes, and then they're going to go back to chilling. And if Pirates can make a change, let's say 65th minute, they can maybe go and win this game 3-0. So it's so frustrating to watch them not try their best, especially with players like Upuso, as we were speaking about. Zintoga is a very good striker, but then you're finding Velase playing as a striker. Look at where Velase normally plays. I know him as either a right back at times, but I know him more as a deep-lying midfielder. Like he's a 6 sometimes. If you think about the goals he gave away versus Chiefs, and some of the goals he's given away because of his positioning, that's where he normally plays. So again, it's so weird to watch TS Galaxy not come together. And this, again, is the TS Galaxy team that has won 4 games up to this point. It's not a poor TS Galaxy team. But for some reason, man, but Tuso is good, man. And Motugile, and you make weird changes, you will be punished. You will be punished. The central defensive pairing, I think Uzulu, somebody said here in the comments that Uzulu is the first time he's playing. So what's interesting about that is that you're seeing the communication between the two, and that overload that Pirates is doing. I think I understand what Mfukeng is meant to do here, is to run past Umahopa and make it like a 3. So Pirates used to do this when Bata was scoring a lot of goals for Pirates, when Shenko was a little bit on form. The 10 would run past and you'd have 3 players attacking, which is, I think, what they're trying to do with Fukeng, especially seeing that there isn't really a defensive midfield presence there at TS Galaxy. So that's going to be interesting to see if they continue with that in the second half. But yeah, let me let people in and then we can continue the conversation. So feel free to request. Remember, guys, I'm going to give you a minute or two. Please state your point. I'm going to ask you a question or two so that we can keep it rolling for the rest of the second half. Thank you guys so much for 31,000 likes. Please continue clicking that button. Royal Kev, how are you?
I'm back. I'm back again.
You're back again. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm hate watching.
Nazog, yeah. How is the hate watch going? How is the hate watch going right now?
Hey, the pain is landing at Naturena. It's not going good. Seeing a Pirates doing like this is not good at all. And worst part, I'm meaning a team isabayo. That time there's nothing. Nothing is happening. OT.
Yeah.
So looking at the game before we get distracted, I think TS Galaxy is just failing connecting the midfield with the balls in front. I think they are failing to progress, which is shocking me because as much as Pirates is good, but they seem like they are failing to get the ball out of the TS Galaxy the bag. They are not pressing to get the ball because if you look at the defense here, when they start the ball at the back, TS Galaxy, they can connect the midfield. Then the problem starts there in front, when you're trapping for the opponent or losing the ball. So I'm looking at the game where Pirates should be leading with at least 2 goals now, if the players were actually using their chances. Because if you look at there have been chances that what do you call this guy who's been shooting? Sibili Moremi. I think it's Moremi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Moremi. He's been shooting. Mara is shooting direct to the goalkeeper. So they are the big dogs, but they are failing to just kill the game. I mean, TS Galaxy is giving them those opportunities. Mofokeng is there, but I think they're just lacking that finishing part. Yeah, but hey, it's not good. Pirates is winning this game.
Hey, I know.
Let me score if they introduce members who's gonna unlock.
Hi, Kev. When in your network, Kev. For time, I wanted to ask you a question, but hey, I see the network is not networking the way it should be. Let me go to Lebza. Lebza, makanda or fraile or boilile. How do you prepare? How means?
Ba re a pšhatla mo loneng ke tladitse lone a ka ditšhila ka mae ka montle ka mone. So ke sure le wena ha o ja go tswa ko top 3 o busy wa rapela in as much as you pretend o ka re you are impartial, o busy ka mo pelong gore modimo nthuse.
No, Lebza, wait see this month budget, so I can only use my eggs sparingly this month.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I don't know if this change here, police is gonna change what I'm about to say. I don't think Pirates has a goal if not that penalty. I don't think there's a goal in this game. But this change that they've just made might change all of that. But
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say this game was a draw if that penalty didn't happen. 100% there's no goal happening. But with these changes, we'll see. Maybe something will happen. And I'm hoping that TS Galaxy finds that one rare moment. No. People mustn't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not a penalty. I'm saying if that penalty didn't happen,
it would still be
goal
nil
from Pirates. This is a draw. There's no goal whatsoever. They can't score. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that was not a penalty or it's a penalty. I've got no skin in that argument. If it was up to me, it shouldn't even be given, and life continues. You must score, fair and square.
Lebza, can I ask you? I want to ask you something we spoke about earlier, about wingers and supply. Do you think that we have wingers that know how to supply, or is a South African winger someone who has to score?
They know. Trust me, they know. The difference is they want the limelight. They want it. I mean, we are heading into a direction where players are starting to get advert deals, sponsorships, and all of that. They want it. They all trying to shine and find a goal somehow. They're trying to be that Nkota. You know, Nkota used to score, but also like provide me a nice with that speed, run cross. And then there were instances where he was selfish, where he was supposed to pass, but then takes all the glory and fails. So it's that thing where they're trying to get all the shine, but then it's to the detriment of the team.
Okay. No, Lebza.
You know, it's not like us where we know thing is gonna cross. Reines hits it into the net. We know the cross is coming. And then Odali Orianaki Nunsanto, not Nuno Santos. The celebrity video high today are Renaki Santo.
Le practice as Portuguese, quoi.
Yeah, so or cross so we are sorted in that department. I don't know if anyone is trying to shine that side. It's crosses, Reyners puts it in the net, life continues. Matthews finishes if it rebounds.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, for time over the champion, I just want to give an update, guys. Apolis and Mobas have come on for came back for Makgopa and Sibelebele. I would have, guys, I don't know about you guys. Before I bring Patrick in, I don't know about you guys, but I need to see more of Apolis Makgopa. There's something there. They understand each other. They know each other runs. Wait, see, if it's not for that ball that hasn't been played the whole game for Makgopa, those touches, it's like Apolis man ba man. I don't know if it's a Hugo Bruce Bafana thing that was working there, but I really want to see more of that. I think there's a lot of goals that can come from those two. Anyway, let me go to Patrick. Patrick, we are 63 minutes in. How do you feel about this game?
Hi. Before I start, Mr. Oti, you can see others are panicking that we are edging closer. They're starting to make funny comments about no scoring and fair play and whatever. Hey, if you are unfairly challenged in the box, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can say about it and tell us. Don't preach to us and tell us how we should score. We stop preaching. Number one.
Yeah.
I take your point about the Apolis and Makgopa thing. However, hey, Mahopa likes drifting to the side too much, man. Sometimes he just blocks. The entire first half, he was blocking Sibelebele and Libito. They couldn't move on that space because he was always hugging that line. And there was nobody in the box. Nobody has a problem with Mahopa. I think people need to understand it. Nobody has a problem with Mahopa as an individual. We just have a problem with his positioning. He needs to understand his role. Even if he's a striker and he needs to win us, go bully the centre backs, not the right back or the left back. Go bully the centre backs there and create space there in the middle where you have a chance to score. So I feel like Mahopa, he needs to learn this and he needs to learn it well. That other players are scoring. Other players are scoring because of they know their role as strikers. You don't have to every game. This team does not even need to be bullied. It just needs you to be in the box on right about that the box and wait for a good pass. Anyway,
can I ask you on that? Is it again a thing of combinations that Sibelebele plays more like an out-and-out winger, whereas an Apolis likes to come inside? So Mahopa leaving that space in the middle allows Apolis to cut in the way that Apolis likes to cut in, and maybe Sibelebele just they can't, because they play a specific football, they can't match up with Mahopa. How important are those type of things as well when we think about teams?
I'll make a reference to the goal I think that Apolis scored. I think it was the previous game, not the one against Lyon. The game where it hit Mahopa by accident, and then it was Apolis scored from that. If Mahopa can learn to stay in that position, then he can make those combinations easily with Apolis, because Apolis can pass and run into the box. So there he can create the space. That's where he can create the space better for Apolis and other wingers to play. But he's not doing that. He's just drifting wide, and then there's nobody to even link up play at the edge of the box. Okay. So I have a problem with him on that regard. I just need him to be a little bit closer to the box. And this experiment of Mremi playing on the left, I think I said it last time. I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like Apolis should move to the left where he's comfortable, and Mremi is also effective when he's on the right. So this combination of them playing on like this, I don't know how I feel about it at the moment, because I don't think it's creating any positive play going forward. I feel like Mufike today is having a good time. Is getting enough space. It's just that they stopped playing. Pirates just stopped playing towards the end of the first half. But even now, I don't see them doing anything. They're just rushing their balls. They just need to build up slowly and enjoy their football.
Okay. Yeah. No, Patrick, thank you so much. 67 minutes, so please behave. Welcome.
Mr. Uthi unjani?
Ngishapu njani?
Wena ushocked ukuthi okay. Wabona lena ish. I'm not going to comment much for now, ne? I just want to draw your attention to something that happened. And it worries me. I want to see how it pans out, and I'm going to throw a question to the other refs out there. So Pirates want to make 2 subs.
Oh, yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
And then they stop the one player. But Mahopa doesn't leave the field.
Yeah.
He continues. Is it now 2 windows?
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm worried. I'm like, hey, coach, are you aware which you only have 1 window left? Or is the ref even aware? Are we not going to go into an irregularity here?
Does the restart play the factor here?
Definitely. A substitution is completed once the sub goes onto the field and the other one has left the field. And then go and restart. But in this regard, Mahopa didn't leave the field. He kept playing, so young to Sagangan. And I have another question here. Perspective. It's neither here nor there. Is Siema a better passer than Umbogazi? Or is Hoto a better receiver than Ulibizo? Because Usiema connect njalo Umbogazi these days. But
He doesn't do it
anything.
anymore. He doesn't do it anymore. I said this a few games ago, Rasamat. And I remember the words you said. They keep playing. Ke bona le hair cut. But before you go, I want to ask you, because you're the person I always ask, penalty or not?
Pirates they benefited from stupid defenders. How do you do that as a defender?
Yeah.
Why? Like, you left the ref with no choice but to give that penalty. An unnecessary push from behind. It's a soft penalty, but penalty all day, Mr. Oti.
Okay. That's my Mr. Spot on. Malubeku, that's who I ask. Bongs, we are 70 minutes into the game. 1-0 still to Pirates. Oh, yes?
Can I answer Kodani?
What's he saying? Oh, okay. You can go ahead, yeah. The windows.
So a team has five subs in terms of personnel, but you have 3 windows to make those 5 subs.
Yeah.
And those 3 windows do not include halftime. So you can make 2-1 or 3-1-1. Or you can make 3-1-1, or you can even make 1-1, 1 and 2 at halftime. So basically, that's what I'm talking about. Already, you have 3 windows, not 5. I think I've explained it. Thank you.
Just for more clarity, before I go to Bongs, guys, window is the opportunity to make subs. So you've got 5 subs, but you can only make 3. You can only make changes 3 times.
Yeah, you can only make 3 stoppages.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. T.
Thank you, Madam Kuto. Bongs, we are 71 minutes in. Tell me, 1-0, how do you feel about this game?
Oh, Bongs. We are playing Betway Premier League.
Hey.
Yeah. Fine. Now, this Orlando Pirates is that other teams a mania because they are aging closer. Do they know the story of the Betway Premier League? Do they know it's going to be another one where they go number 1 for 2 weeks and they'll be saying, hey, the league is gone. Then, boom, that Yellow Nation comes. 12-point lead, 13-point lead, 23-point lead. Then they'll be crying again. I like the thing, where agent about Vilakazi squad death. They knew what they were talking about. They know the Pirate at some point. It's gonna bottle all this thing up. This thing you're gonna Pirate and the winner no. Man. We know the real kings of the game. They're going to lose another game, Mamelodi Sundowns, and then you'll see them 4x4. And then they'll stop this thing. Cardoso must go. Pirates must stop thinking they are going to win the league. Please, I'm begging you, Orlando Pirates fans, forget about the league. The league is for Sundowns. Stop trying, because you'll never succeed.
Yeah, man. Okay, no. Marabox, can TS Galaxy do something here?
I'm not seeing TS Galaxy doing anything. Pirates are taking these 3 points.
Okay. Hey, Pirates, they found the multi-nationality fans there. Guys, before I go, can I please ask, and can I please ask to the people who are here, I'm not kidding. I really want this TS Galaxy kit. So if you can, and you're in that area, can you please just send me a DM? So we can organize something, guys, because it's all the way in Ahly. But anyway, please send me a DM so we can organize ukuthi singethola kanjani ukuthi ifika kanjani ngibhadale imali what. Anyway, let me go to Abuti Antifind. Abuti Antifind, how are you? Abuti, okay, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can't unmute you. Okay, I'm gonna go to Fistos. Fistos, while we try get a undefined on Fistos Paranel Kulu man. Welcome.
Mr. OT, greetings and greetings to everyone. Mr. OT can siluselani kangaka. Abobongs bayangena bayas attacker sinenjabulo yethu guys, kanti what's wrong about us being happy? Sibulela umuntu. No matter bangasitshela ngama squad depths and what, we are doing very well and we are excited with our teams. So now we must be seen at fault about the Pirates the way performing akon. Mr. Oti, let's talk to the game now. It's 15 minutes left. It's very critical time and the Gugmanje score it's 1-0. It's very critical, which is concentrated, and we must not all the time trying to attack and forget we need to defend. So it's very key, Mr. OT, that the guys don't lose focus. Then Mr. OT soon nje manje ku TikTok so besiposta lengoma lekuri babangwe bakai. Hey Mr. OT sizwe isizini yonke. Even nanamuhla bekusolo kuthiwa babangwe bakai. So thina be-Pirates masijabula, now we are at fault. Hayi guys, ake nimeni kancane bafowethu. Nakuma comment section niba too personal. This is just a game. This is just sport. We are enjoying, we are having fun. Asingabi in personal.
Maravistos, can I ask you something, ne? It's 1-0. It was a penalty. Is this what Pirates needed to do? Because we know Uti, sometimes the Pirates used to struggle after the highs, or one of the high of the 4-0 weekend. Sometimes they struggle in these games. People are criticizing that you're not scoring, but is this not what we've been asking Pirates to do?
Mr. Oti, sigasakhuluma before about winning ama games ugly. And Mr. Oti, we must not fail to give credit to TS Galaxy coming to this game. TX Galaxy is playing very well. That's why before the game started, they were on top of the Pirates in terms of our log standings. So if Sizo winner 1-0, Mr. OT, why should you say Gucci? Why is Nagakuranga 4? Why is Nagakuranga 5? It's 3 points in the bags. We move. Next game. Simple as that, Mr. OT. ETS Galaxy is a very good team. They are very consistent. And game plan now, they didn't come here to park the bus. From the minute go, they played the ball and they attacked. It's just that good match, Mr. OT. We need to concentrate, seal the game, 1-0, and we move. Then Babangwe Bakai will start singing. Danko.
Let me go to Mzex. Mzex, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. OT. Good evening, and thank you very much for allowing me in your space, and greet your viewers as well.
No, welcome. What are you seeing in this game, Zix?
Yazi, I'm experiencing something I've never experienced before. I'm scared of my own team.
Oh.
It's so dangerous. I'm scared of it. What excites me about this team, I can't even predict the first 11. You know, when they announced a team list, I didn't even anticipate it. And I thought, why this one is not in? Why this one is not in? And then these boys come and they play as if no one is missing. Pirates is dangerous, and I'm happy it's clean sheet again. Okay, the game is not over yet, but I can tell Uguti, my defense, a job well done so far. My only concern, yes, you see, we create an obvious scoring opportunities, and I don't know Uguti, it's a matter of luck or it's us not having that good technique. I just can't tell with it, because the chances we get, you always think man, this one man was supposed to be in, and man, I don't know. But if you win, you win. But a win is a win.
Yeah.
So no, Orlando Pirates, I'm sure 3 cups out of these cups are Orlando Pirates. He play label. I think Orlando Pirates is making a statement which they want everything this season, and without knowing. And what might think South Africa come players and opt to up your Portugals or your what? There's talent in South Africa, and Orlando Pirates is showing that. And you can see the stadium. The reason is ball. They love so. I gotta be agent. I gotta be agent.
Zex, thank you so much. Karib Zex was cutting there, so I wanted to ask a question, but hey, the cutting. Guys, we're 79 minutes in. Moremi has gone off. It looks like maybe it might be a muscle pulling and nothing too crazy. But again, it brings into question the statement that Malume Kutsos made about the number of windows. Maybe that's why we're not seeing the sub happening immediately, because they need to think about this windows thing. Agent, it's 1-0.
Mr. Uti, every Christmas, I think there's a song that we sing every Christmas, I'm sure ever since we were two, that song has been sang, So some songs, we know them. So it's not necessary for us to respond to them like that, because they've been sang for the past 8 years, if not 9. So we'll leave them as such. I wanted to say to you, Mr. Uti, I'm disappointed. First I was disappointed with Banjwana, or whatever the name is, the captain.
Yeah,
I'm also disappointed in the. Yeah, I'm disappointed in Ndamane now. That's a Bafana International. You are on a yellow card. Someone provokes you, you fight. That's a red card. That's a yellow card for both players.
Yeah.
Retaliation in itself is in yellow. And Mawasa gets a yellow. Then he gets a red card. Are these players ready to play Africa?
No.
It just made me wonder the question that we asked: under pressure, are these players able to deliver? And I'm speaking about both Pirates and Sundowns, by the way. Going back to the question you asked yesterday. So
yeah,
it's a bit disappointing for me that I see such, But yeah, man. On the game, I'm not surprised. Some way saying I've drunk an expired Hennessy. I expected something similar like this to happen. I knew coming into the second half, Chiefs Galaxy are gonna become more threatening. Pirates are gonna wanna throw back, sit back and absorb the pressure. And actually, now that they haven't scored Chiefs Galaxy, I wouldn't be surprised. In the last 3 minutes, they want to go for it and Pirates score. And then the game is over.
Yeah,
it's a typical script that it doesn't need analyzing like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. I just wanted to complain about that.
Can I ask you something in terms of game management? Do you think what Pirates is doing is sustainable? And what I'm saying is they still have the idea of accelerating. Apple is an accelerating change. Mabasa is an accelerating change. Do you think there comes a point in the season where they need to bring in Abombule and just control the game?
Yeah, but I think it's an interesting one and difficult at the same time, because as a coach, there's face of the game. If you bring in Mbule to slow down the tempo, if Chiefs Galaxy score, you are going to increase the tempo again. Can Mbule raise that tempo, or you would rather try and get the second goal, And I've seen a coach doing half and half with Ukadoso in the CAF Champions League final, where he's caught between, should I go attack?
Yeah.
Should I bring in Ezwani to come and cool the game down? Should I bring in defender? And he ends up opting for Umayema. And that doesn't work. So it's a tricky one, but I think long-term, yes, they do have to learn to slow down the game and win more games like this, even though I still stand and I'm still hopeful. Some give me that, my prediction comes right sharp.
Hey, my. Tiro, we are maybe 8 minutes away from this game ending. 8-9 minutes away from this game ending. How do you feel about this game? Welcome.
Hey, Mr. OT, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks to you, my brother.
Great, bro. Sure, the game. Interesting one. I think Wadu has brought a different dimension into the player with Changchola because as you always preach, it's these games that we used to lose easy. Like, this one loser is the game. So even though it's not over yet, takes Galaxy. I get what agent is saying. The fact that the plan was to defend first half, open the game second half, and then get a goal from somewhere in that second half, and then defend again. And I am glad Uwadu had answers to that type of game. And Nami, I was surprised by the starting 11. The exclusion of Umbule, I was a bit skeptic. Well, the likes of Abo Rilera, 10 or Nemtenjani, will it work? And for me, it did wonders. While you guys are still wondering whether Relay is good in that 10, is it working? I mean, for as much as he's been playing, it's been working. I mean, he's heavily guided with the likes of Abomkaka, Omatuna, no Punjani. I mean, they are trying to. I think for the better part, they were trying to make sure that he doesn't get all those smaller spaces, those pockets there. And I mean, he's not playing alone. The Panama player, there are 6 and 8 that are guiding him not to find those spaces, and he has done well so far. And for me, that's his development. I think the last time you were speaking of other aspects of his gaming, whether is there anything more that he can offer besides taking on players in the way? And that answer is taking him into that 10 to develop him. Let's see if he can think a lot more faster. Let's see if he can do those 10s and those passes. So that's just that, and it's part of the game. We'll see how far it goes.
Is it worrying maybe a little bit that with everything you're saying, it's still a 1-0? I mean, Chess Galaxy almost scored right now, and maybe the game is now a completely different thing. Does it worry you at all? Should Pirates be worried at all that with all of the great play and all of the positives we're saying, goals are still maybe a bit of an issue?
I mean, guys, at the end of the day, TS Galaxy, I mean, I'm glad this conversation is up and now with a team that is as good as ETS Galaxy is. I mean, I think if you look at their stats, it's crazy. Something like a goal in every 4 chances that they take. This is a good team. These are good stats that we are playing against. So it's a positive thing that we are seeing Pirates having answers to such a team. And so early on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, these are games that we didn't have answers to. All year last year, we didn't have answers to these type of games. So to meet a team as good as TS Galaxy is and actually have answers to their game plan, this is good. This is positive. I mean, Wadu has changed the mentality. Whether Mbule plays, whether Nemtejane plays, whether Relay is on the left, whether he's a good 10, it's just working. So I'm hoping that they don't lose this momentum. We have a long way to go. Konabo Kaling Baeza, we still have Bafana. These boys, a lot of them are going to go to Bafana. So it's going to be interesting whether can the coach be able to keep up with these boys and make sure that they play like this all season and actually be consistent this season. But then so far so good. So far, so good. We are still humble. We are still humble. We are still taking it 1 game at a time. Simnandi, now league, abahambe wogijimisa league. Thina grand, sasa no coach omusha, umalangano sasphethe grand, sihappy. Aniseke kancane bafethu.
Okay. Mina, my job is to ask questions.
Yeah.
No, but
it's good to ask questions, but then we are humble, bafethu. We are humble, nothing more. League asikayicabange, the yellow nation is on top there. Our gold basakhuluma ngabo kakhulu, and we are about to climb them now. Singaphezulu bangaphansi abagold. So asingapaya bafethu, sisijabulele. We are just happy.
For time, I'm going to jump in. I want to bring it, Gary. Gary, we are 4 minutes away from this game ending. How do you feel about it?
Mr. Over ting 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 ting. Much love, my leader. Much love, my leader. The game is beautiful, dog. Paris and what they've done actually. I think me, I'm a Sundowns fan, but I will commend Pirates. I think they've done very well. The transition of the football they're playing is also encouraging other teams. Sometimes it's not biggie or wouldn't favor ini, and we must see good when it's good, Paris is also challenged Sundowns highly, even Namanje, other teams, like who would have imagined Kukune, no loss after 9 games. I mean, it's amazing that the contribution that Sundowns and Pirates and Chiefs that are bringing to the league. Chiefs being failing according to supporters and the results. Pirates being challenging Sundowns winning 8 in a row. For me, that was I would like to change a bit in the topic a bit. This is beautiful for me. I don't have words for it because these 3 big teams contribute in their different ways, and that is developing our football from national team. Yesterday they were Machita lost 2-1 against France. They played well, but you can see they're lacking confidence. They were sour, but if they had to go out, they were in number 1. So game Paris vandaag Muna is the game is beautiful. Paris is win a 3-0. 2 more goals. I predict.
Hey, no, Gary, for time, I'm gonna just jump in. Guys, we have 4 minutes added on. We're currently 1 minute 18 seconds into the 4 minutes for this game to end. Oh, guys, you know what's frustrating? There was a counter attack that Pirates had, and our police was making the perfect run on the right-hand side because TS Galaxy's defense was too busy looking at Mabasa and Fukeng. And I think what's frustrating about this game is just thinking about just that final part. If the PSL players could just learn to look up, just learn to look up, just every now and then, more petit ball, learn to look up and play the ball through. Do you know how many goals Pirates could have scored today, guys? Pirates could have scored so many goals today. And it's frustrating because all of the good play, all of the awareness, all of the movement. I mean, I highlighted the movement, Mahopa, and not getting that ball. And also, I think Apolis is incredible. I think Apolis is super underrated in terms of he's one of the few players in South African football who's willing to pass the ball when he needs to pass. He's willing to take a player on when he needs to take a player on. I don't think there's as many players. And in fact, I may even want to try Apolis in the 10 more than I'd want to try Mfukeng in the 10. And it's what I spoke about with Umahopa playing very wide and Apolis liking that because it gives him the inside track, right? So, Apolis is incredible. But anyway, back to the point I was making. Shorty pass, guys. Pirates' performance looks so much better if they just pass. You see, there we go. There's the goal. Pass the ball. Just pass the ball and you'll be fine. Pirates 2-0. There it is. There it is. Hoto with the assist. Mabasa with the finish. Okay, let me bring in the last guys here because it's a weekday. So when it's a weekday, I'm going to run. Let me get the guys who have not spoken yet. Oh, guys. Oh, Sentabo, 2-0.
OT. Are you good, Vert?
I like him not.
Hey, you look like a neighbor that has that does not have inyama mfethu during ibra. Your neighbor is busy playing, eh? Ambulance iphumile. No one is struggling to get passes. Pirates just needs to finish.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, it's like I'm a neighbor and I'm watching Pirates get wegu. Mara Bashisa every 3 pieces from 5. And it's so good idea. Ngoba ngifuna ukubona 5 idliwa man.
But true, eh? But to all that I can say, they played well. And you know what I was really interested in? I wanted to see them, how will they play against a red hot TS Galaxy. And Pirates has proven Uguti there is depth, number 1. And number 2, they are growing in understanding each other. And that confidence there, I believe it can benefit us a lot in Bafana, given that like Sundowns players, those that we say they are the backbone of the team, it's either they are injured or most of them are out of form. So Pirates can be a surprise package for us, especially these 2 coming qualifiers. In fact, they're the most important. Ngoba, we beat Zimbabwe. We are in for it. This guys, Benin is going to face Rwanda. Rwanda is at 11 points with Nigeria. They are definitely going to try and fight Benin for 3 points so that they can have a shout at number 2. So it gives us that we beat Zimbabwe, we are in a good position. The final game is against the arrogant Nigeria. Now, but they will want to fight. So Benin is in the awkward position. So for me, I'm happy to see this. And out of this game, I'm so glad that these guys, even TS Galaxy, it's not afraid of Pirates. They take the game to them. But in South Africa, we need a strike and fate. Otherwise, give us players like Abu Apolis and give us a striker like Umahopa. I don't think this guy, Lyle Foster, is doing it for us in Bafana. Give us Umahopa who can drag the defenders. Like you remember, hey, the guy who was making Besuma to shine. Who was that? Khadebe. He was not a good scorer. But he will take players to the line. Open up a box for midfielders who can score. We need players like that. I think in AFCON, we performed well because of Umahopa does that. So like, cheers to Pirates, cheers to TS Galaxy. I just need this boy, man. Kunje, what is his name? Dikheto. That boy, if he can be given an opportunity, we're going to see fire and fit. We're going to see fire. As for Sundowns, Bafeto, let our guys rest. Let our guys rest. Amajita, they are tired. And I believe the poor preseason planning, it has cost this team. But on top of that, Cardoso is a Temu Ten Hag, man. We just need
for time. For time.
Yeah. Otherwise, we are good. I'm good, OT.
Let me go to Takawa. 2-0, man. Random Tuesday game, 2-0 win.
Yasibona isihleko sakho namhlanje ngathi asimnandi azuhleka kabuhlungu man. Ngathi siphumele ukuthi
yabona ke.
You can laugh, it's okay man. Ngakufanele umuhle mawuhleka man. Ungabi ufuna ukuzenza ubongisi la. Uzula nje sifuna ukuwina.
Mara kuma comments bathi mina ngifavor Pirates, ngiminyela iPirates. Abanye bathi
uzwile nje mina ngimangayazi namhlanje ngimangela ama-comment. Abanye bathi ama-penalty ascore ngazi ukuthi yimadoda. Kanti abanye abantu sebaworried ngathi ascore bengazi yazi. Mina ngicina sidlala musa ama-Cup games wethu ukuthi game in hand ukuthi sifuna league angikwazi kuqhamukapi lo. Okuthiwa yeke bayithole league ngeke bayithole CAF madoda.
Kalile.
I-second goal kababasa the pain just landed enhlizweni kabongisi. Ngikholwa ukuthi ubhekile lapha khona ulele. Hey, wabafaka mana abantu bakho namhlanje yazi nange half time yazi wabafaka yazi ngabala ubathathe mhlawumbe wabafaka half time.
Angithi uFistos uthe ngifake bona. uFistos uthe ufuna bona kuphela.
Kuthiwa ngeke bayithathe ikhefu lapha. Asikho ikhefu idlalo kwe-weekend idlulile lapha. Akusiyithi la besithi after 4 games kodwa kuna sithi sifuna boBarcelona nama-Real Madrid. Azange sikusho lokho. Maka sekubhenywa thina man. Azange sizele emuva thina. Siyanyathela kancane njengonwabu njengofuthi amela kodwa abantu banenkinga nani uzizigi muvaze engoma wathi yizwa izigi ongizwa inhlokomo uJesu seyabuya babheke ezantsi bayibona indoda emnyama iyadlula hey bathu bahlashwa ke impilo hayi amapeni alenda kwabanye abantu straight asibhakani yamadoda ingenzi kanjani ingane zabantu man hayi but hayi man Mr. Oti what a lovely game what a lovely game but angijabulanga man ngama chances amistiwe la I still feel ukuthi score should have been 5-0 if guys were a little bit patient namhlanje they were in such a hurry I don't know babajahelephi just making stupid mistakes nje I don't know even now look at the man of the match he was supposed just to lift his head he had the opportunity to pick out most of the passes ibola lekuwe he didn't take them there were like 4 or 5 clear cuts ama-run umurem police makangena and like the runs la unemtajelo was supposed just to release them and he didn't do that but angimangalanga ngithi since sekunabantu abacelebrate man of the match abasabuzi kulamala ukuthi khethwa ubani ngoba bajabulile weekend nathi sojabula sizoyithatha asinankinga GNU seyiqaqekile manje kuphela umsebenzi wayo izohlangana kusasa iGNU yangithi asikho kusasa siphumulile sibukela abanye bakhona abadlalayo ngithi
nami ngiyajoyina izojoyina iGNU ngiyalazi nani yachintshana lento
hayi zobe seyijoyinile vele phela kodwa hayi sina siyabheka usijoyina ngoba sijoyina mayibhena labasepitoli kuphela ngoba yi competition hayi abanye asikhulumi ngaba ngithi umzulu omunye ulahle ngethawula athi hayi bayithandika akakhulumi ngaye kodwa naye ukhona uyadlala akazibali so vele sesiyazi ukuthi sizoba against amalokujana ama-challenges wethu asepitoli hayi abanye hayi abakhohlwa bayolala
uyabona ke
ngoba basaqayekile asazi ukuthi ucoach ukhona kakekho ucoach ukhosha nge-bluetooth asazi kwenzakalani ngathi speaker se-bluetooth so hayi
for time guys I'm gonna end let me just check yeah this is the script let me see if there's members here okay let me play sounds people they're asking for sounds I was asking whether Pirates is ready.
I'm ready for Tuesday, very ready for Tuesday.
And they were ready for Tuesday because it's a random Tuesday game that Pirates used to struggle with, and they happened to go 2-0 up. So
something crazy.
Just do something crazy, man. Why don't you guys do something crazy? Pirates is one. Pirates are carrying on with what they've been doing. So, 2-0 to Pirates. My thoughts are going to be out in an hour's time. Let me see. Hey, my members. I need to give the members their privileges. Okay, let me give a member. No, guys, now I'll give Pirates credit. I think I've been criticizing Pirates because I've always said that if Pirates, what do I always say here? I always say Pirates is the most dangerous team in the league. They just don't have consistency. I've always said that Pirates struggles with a random Tuesday game after they've played a Champions League or when they're looking forward to a cup game or something like that. This is what Pirates needed to prove to us, and they're proving it. This is now the second time they've done this, because the last time we saw them do this was versus Siwelele. So this is what we wanted Pirates to do if they want to challenge. We hate Pirates. Well, I don't know about Agent, but I just want to see good football. And if there's a good team that needs to win these games ugly, win the game ugly, guys, and get your 3 points. Agent, could you please close it off for me?
Yeah, I came here 5 minutes before the game ended. And what did I say? They got the chance. They didn't score 2 chances. They didn't score. Pirates go another side and score. Game done. At what point do these coaches maybe work it out? Because if a random guy on Twitter with a big belly, who watches football for fun, can figure it out, what has to be teams from figuring it out?
Agent, it's not big. It's not that big. Agent.
Two guys with big bellies. I haven't forgotten you. but yeah, man, I think a good win for Pirates. Well deserved. And like I said at halftime, maybe we need to start having a conversation about the quality of the squads. You know, maybe we should rate the squads. Maybe on a random Tuesday, we should rate the squads. We used to have that last season. I think we need to have a redo of that, you know. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ochi. Lovely game and a good 3 points for Pirates.
Thank you, Agent. Lebza, remember privileges, Lebza.
Hey, man. Yeah, I wanted to say to Pirates or one or Hiba winner fans square. I want to anything. We congratulate them and we continue. I mean, during the game, yes, or but Hiba winners over winner fans square. We like congratulations, Buccaneers. Hopefully the momentum keeps up. You know. Hopefully this season you prove yourselves. I don't know against who, but we'll see. I just want to give an analogy. How you go the Olympicing? Okre Makoa in that 5,000 meter race, or is it 8,000? Bashiana go pele kwa. And then Ethiopians and Kenyans but towards the end, there's an Ethiopian like far ahead of everyone and a Kenyan just behind him.
Yeah,
that's Sundowns. We are used to this. So congratulations, Buccaneers. Hopefully you make the marathon worth it and fun. So yeah, let's see.
Okay, no. Lebza, thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna close off so that I can also do my review now, guys. Please, I'm serious. Anybody ongale kwamhlanga or close to where I really want the TS Galaxy kit. So if you could please send me a DM if you're around that area, then we can sort out how we can work out how that kit can arrive this side. Obviously, I'm not asking for a gift, but we can sort it out. Please, guys. Really want to. My thing is to support a lot of the teams, and this is a really cool kit. I really want it. Anyway, Pirates, Random Tuesday, they go and win again. The form guide. It was 5 wins. Now it's 6 wins that Pirates is on. An incredible run that they're on. Hopefully they can keep it up. This is what we want to see when. Pirates is actually fighting and competing and playing. Tinabanye, yes, I'm a Chiefs fan, but I really do love it when Pirates is doing this, because this is what we've been asking for Pirates to do, especially when facing off versus Sundowns or whatever. I know you're not thinking about the league, but the fact that these games are being won, whether it's by penalty, whether it's by Toho, whether it's by Nko, Elpo, whatever, the fact that these games are being won at the rate that Pirates is winning these games, that they found that form, I think that's incredible. And the scary part again is Pirates is looking like they're taking every game seriously, and that is something that will help. When it comes to TS Galaxy, I don't know, guys. TS Galaxy, I don't know. This is not the TS Galaxy I know. Velase was striking at some point. Zitoga comes in, nobody plays the ball through, but you have to give credit to Bonem Tangela, who held down that midfield and did well, guys. I will see you guys. No, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. No, I said it's a penalty. Guys, I don't have the song. But we'll carry on, because I know how other people are feeling. Pagandial Chabli Lebaje, they're saying Radiboga. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Chiefs game. Bye, everyone. Thank you to everybody that sent gifts. Thank you to everybody that sent gifts. Thank you to Papas Java, Unati, Noko, Malume Pen, Zooks, Mtlupegi, Mapule, Slagosh, Tumisan, Khanye, Lebza, Yellow Sheep. Thank you guys so much for the gifts, and thank you to those that are watching on YouTube as well. My podcast is out. If you want to know what I think about the Junior Khanye thing, it's out right now on YouTube. Please check it out. Bye, everyone.